Hey everybody, welcome to Aaron's Pool Parlor here on our new YouTube channel. Please like and comment and subscribe to our new page. What we're getting ready to show you is a great match that took place at Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento, California on February 6th. We hope you enjoy, and thank you again for being a part of this.
Still looks like Fedor won the break, or won the leg.
So we're in action, guys. We're racing to 7 on the winner's side here. We have Fedor matched up against Amar Kang. Aaron, why don't you let the audience know a little bit about Amar? We haven't seen him on the stream yet tonight. There's probably some people here that haven't seen him before.
Yeah, he's a great local player. His cousin is Tony Trahan. A lot of one-pocket players might know Tony. Amar's a good all-around player. He plays billiards. He plays one-pocket. He doesn't really like one-pocket all that much, but he's a phenomenal rotation player. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of big runs here. I really don't know Amar all that well. I mean, he comes in to the pool room every day. Likes to hang out. A lot of fun.
He comes in every day?
Virtually every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
We have, just to give a little background, Amar Kang is a Fargo rate 770 player. He has almost 3,000 games recorded in Fargo, and he is a high pro-level player. Again, Amar Kang falls into the category of probably the top 15 to 20 players in the United States. And he's matched up right now again against Fedor, who is currently ranked number 4 in the world. And he's the current world 9-ball champion. And we're watching what's about to possibly be a break and run here, right, Aaron?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see any trouble here. It's just so smooth.
Fedor takes the first game. Go ahead, I apologize.
No, I'm talking it's just so smooth watching these two young Russian players play as I mentioned in the last match, I took the boot camp with them, and they really helped me with my stroke. And a few of the things that they mentioned was having a pause before you take your final stroke, and you see that every time they have they pause at the cue ball, they have a smooth transition back, and just excellent transition forward straight through the cue ball. There's no tension, everything is just relaxed. They really drive that cue through the ball at every single stroke. They get the most out of the stroke, doing more with less.
For those just joining, thank you for coming back. We have Amar Kang. He's a local pool excellent player. He's a high-level, pro-level player. His Fargo is 770, and he is matching up right now with Fedor. For those just tuning in, Fedor won the lag and managed to make a ball in the break and run out, and he's now on his second rack without Amar playing yet. And it looks like he's in pretty good shape here as well.
Yeah, and honestly, on Fedor's good day with this tempered rack, I mean, Amar may never get to the table.
We have just updated the leaderboard here in the tournament at Hard Times. If you want to go to our Aaron's Pool Parlor Facebook page, you will see the pictures of the updated board with the bracket and all the players that are still in. Please head over there if you want to see where things are at. This was updated 5 minutes ago, so this is the latest, greatest of where things are at the tournament. Thank you for sharing and liking this new stream. If you haven't done so, please help us out. We already have almost 100 people back in the stream. We were up to almost 200 when I had to shut it off and restart it. So please get the word out, share it, like it. We have 2 of the top ranked players in the world right now playing. This is special.
I've never seen Fedor play this quickly. He's running around the table basically. Just pause, straight back, and then straight through. It's like a machine.
So we're 2 games in, and Fedor is up 2-0. Amar has not had a shot at the table yet. We're on a 2-rack. We're on a 2-pack right now, going into the 3rd game. Racing to 7. This is the winner bracket, and we are just getting started, folks. We're going to be here playing with, or I should say, streaming the playing top-level players here. We plan to be here till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning Pacific time as this tournament continues to navigate around the bracket. And Fedor on his 3rd break here. We've just adjusted the microphone in the room. There's a lot of noise in the crowd right now. There's a lot of people in this room, so we've lowered that microphone. Hopefully that reduces the crowd noise and you can still hear us okay on our microphone here in the booth. Aaron, what are your thoughts here on this break? I mean, look at the cue ball control.
I'm just kind of in awe at the moment. I mean, it's textbook layout every time. This will be his most difficult shot to get onto. I think if he had gotten onto that 2 ball, it would have been just another breaking run. But I said that was a difficult shot to get onto, and he got a little bit of a bad roll there. Bad direction on the cue ball.
Is he gonna jump this?
I don't think he'll jump it. I mean, he may. I don't know.
Fedor's breaking out his jump cue out of his bag right now. He's reaching in. He's grabbing his Q-Tech jump cue. He's got both pieces in his hand. He's screwing it together, and he's composing himself for a jump shot. It's interesting to watch him mentally prepare for this shot. Very methodical, very calm.
I must say that Propel jump cue from Q-Tech is probably one of the best in the market.
Really?
I also have that one. He has the red version. I have the black version of it. I'd like to see if he gets over this ball.
He almost made that ball. That was amazing. That was amazing. All right, folks, this is Amar at the table. This is his first time touching the table since the match began. He walks up down 2-0, and he's firing right now. Look how he just came right into the shot line. That was beautiful.
I love watching Amar play, man. When he's rolling, it's so silky smooth. It's just, you just got to sit back and watch. That's all you can do.
Behind the back here. Could have struggled a little bit more, but I think he's fine.
Yeah. You should be able to go 3 rails and come into the shot. You might divide the 6 and 7 ball and play in the 6 in the side pocket.
He's just as you called it, and he's even on the right side. He's on the correct side of the 6. That was just wow. We got a match, folks.
Not that much. Probably gonna be forced to go 3 rails here.
You think he's gonna play this in the side?
No. The 7 in the side. The 9 ball in that corner pocket on the same side of the table. Right into it.
He's okay. And Amar's back in it. His first attempt at the table, and he ran out. So we have 2 players running out. Fedor broke and ran the first 2 racks. Was in very good shape to run out the 3rd rack and just got a little funny coming down to the 2 ball. Made contact with the 2, but allowed Amar back at the table with a long table shot. And we just watched a very smooth run out. Here we go. We're 2-1 racing to 7. Thank you everyone for watching. We have about 130 people in the room. If you haven't already done so, please like, share, and follow our stream. We're growing, and with your help, we'll continue to do that. We have a raffle that's going to take place with a wheel spin immediately following this match. Look at that control break.
Got a shot
Right in the middle of the table. He's made 3 balls on the break. He's controlled the cue ball in the middle of the table, and every ball has a pocket. How does that look?
Yeah, it all looks. I think he's off and rolling. Adrian just came and sat beside us here. He just had a tough match with Jerry Johnson. 2 local players. One of them 13-year-old. One of them is in his 70s. Jerry in his 70s, and he's for being 70 years old. He's one of the best players at his age, and this guy can play. He's definitely a threat to win. I wouldn't say win, but he can hold his own. That's for sure.
Amar got a little funny here on the 3, but I think he's okay. That ball will likely play on the side. Would you play that beside Aaron?
The ball. It's a really thin hit.
What would you do?
My eyes aren't good enough to cut that ball.
Okay.
It looks like he's not going to cut it.
He's going to draw it down, huh?
Wow.
You got a little, oh boy. Yeah.
And as soft as he hit that ball, I'm surprised the cue ball came as far as it did. You know, that's what I was talking about, the efficiency of the stroke. It's just the purity of it. Straight through. It doesn't lose any energy at the moment of contact. Seems it went a bit too far, or not far enough. I'm not sure.
Do you kick at this 2 rails?
I like the 2-rail kick. It separates the balls, and you give yourself a shot at making the 5.
And if you're Amar coming to the table, you're liking this right now.
Most definitely. Looks like he has a great angle to go up table for the 6 ball. This is going to be funny.
Okay.
As a right-handed shooter, this is hard to reach.
All right. I'm assuming he's going to play safe here.
Yeah, I think he'll thin it. He's been playing a lot of billiards lately. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets locked up on that 9-ball. Get it a bit easy. Maybe he didn't have the angle for it.
I would expect Fedor is just going to graze the left edge of the 6 and then roll the cue ball back down to the opposite end.
That's really dangerous because it's really easy to sell out a shot doing that.
What would you do here?
He might even, depending on how good he feels about his banks, he could potentially bank it. He could thin it on the right side and try to get the cue ball behind the 8 and get both the 6, 8, and the cue ball on that same rail.
So he's putting inside on it.
What he called it? Thin on the left side.
And he's going to hook him behind the 8.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That pace was, that's unfortunate because that was a great shot.
Yeah.
I mean, he just gracefully touched the 6.
That's a difficult shot to pull off. Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
And just like that, Amar's back at the table with a pretty textbook out here.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't expect, especially with the 8 being where it was. You don't expect a scratch there. I think it was just Fedor was more concerned about just getting the cue ball on the rail, and the angle got away from him.
And Fedor just conceded that game. So we're back at 2-2. We're going to do just a quick overview here. Folks, we are getting ready to spin this wheel. Somebody in the next few minutes is going to win the Predator 314-3 shaft. It is a $300 retail retail shaft. It's brand new. It has a radial pin. If you want it, if you're interested, if you want to help us grow and donate to our stream, please do so. Every $10 donation will earn you 1 raffle ticket. A $20 donation will earn you 3 raffle tickets, and this wheel will spin soon. Now is not too late. Please help us out. Amar Kang to break. We're tied 2-2. Amar made 2 balls on the break. No clusters, no balls on rails. He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Right back to the center of the table.
Yeah, just keep your cue ball in check here, and I think he should be okay. This is the key to the rack right here. He looks good.
Dawn, I see you're saying your name is on the raffle wheel. How did you pay us? We need to research that. I don't show any payment from you, so please point us in the right direction so we can make sure that you are getting credit on the wheel. Please reply in the comment section and let us know as soon as possible. Thank you.
Okay, may I call my name again?
Play well, Aaron.
All right, you guys enjoy the match.
And just like that, Aaron Remigio is off to play another match in this tournament. And Collins Newey is sliding in. Collins, how you doing?
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That last match was a good one.
Was a good one.
Yeah, got him dead punch. He slopped in a 9 early on me and decided to make sure that I bear down and come back and caught a gear and got the guy 7-2. I got a few fortunate rolls, I got to say, but it was good.
So Amar, again, Amar took that rack, and it's interesting. So you weren't here for this, Collins, but to start this match, Fedor won the lag, and he snapped off a 2-pack. Amar gets to the table, has an opportunity, and runs out. They go back and forth, and here we are, 3-2, racing to 7. Both players are playing pretty close to lights out right now.
I saw that Amar kind of came up a little silly on that 6-ball, which he ended up getting fortunate enough to be the winner of that rack. But I'd say of anything that has changed about his game during his time off, it's that. Back before, when he was playing at World Cup of Pool level, he never would have missed position on that shot. Super tough shot to pocket the ball. He had to pocket and then didn't fall in the 6. But that was the kind of thing that separated, basically made him into a 770 Fargo. But it's good to see that he's keeping Fedor busy.
There's a couple people that are saying they don't see their names on the wheel. No worries. We're not going to spin the wheel till we get this resolved. We're here all night, so we will resolve this. We will make sure that if you did make a donation, you will absolutely be entered correctly. We appreciate your donations, and we'll make sure that you are accounted for. So please don't worry. We're researching it now, and we'll get back to you shortly here when we take a peek. Thank you very much.
Tell you what, I'm really looking forward to my next match.
Who you know you're playing?
I just get to play a world champion.
Which one? Which one?
Yeah. Christina.
Are you playing Christina?
Yeah.
Oh wow. You might be on this table, Collins.
No. Don't put me on this table. I want to at least have a chance of making a few balls. Put me on this table playing her.
You've probably played as much on a camera table here as most anyone in the room.
Well, no.
Well, sure.
Not against the world champion.
Not against the world champion.
Yeah, I'm going to have as many butterflies as I deserve without being on the stream. But I mean, obviously, if it happens, it happens. I just hope to, if I play as good as I played last match, then I probably get a couple games. We'll see.
We're seeing Fedor here. Again, Fedor's looking like he's in very good shape. I think he's probably going to go back and forth here to get back to the 4. Tommy, yes, the answer is yes. If you win the shaft, we're shipping it to you for free. We're not going to ask you to make a payment for that. It will be shipped to you for free. As long as you're in the United States. If you're international, we will need to talk to you about shipping. Back and forth. Fedor has a really good angle here on the 4, I think.
Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Pretty good for this young gun.
God, that stroke. Would you just bounce back off the rail? Back to center table?
Yeah, you just got to make sure that you're not, do not get above the 7-ball, which he won't for sure. He may even go back and forth, but because he's got a bit of an angle here. But yeah, no, he just put a drag stroke on it. Fedor's drag stroke is so accurate. Those shots are so tough to get dialed.
That was pretty. He's got a little bit of a steep angle, but I think he can just come 2 rails and out.
This is super easy when you don't know how to miss.
Would you come 2 rails, or how would you play this?
It's really pick your poison. These guys don't really like to spin the ball, so I would not be surprised if he just goes 1 rail. Okay, but just a touch outside.
He got a little. Well, he's fine.
Either
He's
way,
fine.
yeah, it's like a hanger.
Lindy's asking for an update on Oscar's matches.
He just
Lindy,
started
that's
a
a
match.
good question. He's not in the tournament room, so I believe he's playing in the front somewhere.
I thought his match got called on table 8. Did he already finish that match?
We just updated the tournament bracket about 10 minutes ago, and the new pictures are posted on Aaron's Aaron's Pool Parlor Facebook page. If you go there, take a look. You'll see all the updated wins and losses and where everyone is at. We're going to try to provide new pictures of the paper copy of the leaderboard they're using here. About every 45 minutes, we're going to try to get that updated on our page. So there is one that's about 10 minutes old. Take a look, see if you see what you're looking for.
Jason Johnson wants to know where we are at in the tournament standings. How many people are left, roughly?
Jason, again, that's a good question. We're here in the booth, and it's not on a computer. They have it literally on a piece of paper that's taped to the wall because there were 91 players in the field today. So we're doing the best we can to get that information to you. And the way we're doing that is we are taking pictures of that paper leaderboard about every 35 to 45 minutes. And we are uploading those photos, those high quality photos of everyone that's in the tournament to the Aaron's Pool Parlor Facebook page. If you go there, you will see where everyone is at currently in the tournament and who's left and who isn't. I hope that helps.
I'd say it's probably just a little more than half the field. We haven't gotten through the second round, I think, entirely of the one-loss side matches. But on the winner's side matches, I've guaranteed 17th through 24th for myself. So the winner's side matches have moved along pretty far. I guaranteed myself the bubble. So if I can win one more match, then at least I can get
shouldn't be too hard. You only have one world champion to go through.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're fine. They announced a little bit ago that first place is going to take home an even $1,000 today in this tournament. Probably later tonight, possibly in the morning after midnight. We'll see, but we're going to be here streaming live for the entire thing. We're not going anywhere. We're staying until it's done. We hope you will join us and stay with us. It's Saturday. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday evening. It's a Super Bowl Sunday night. We got a big game tomorrow. And we're glad you're here.
Got a big game on Monday.
Yeah, we're going to be streaming a big one pocket money match at my house on the Aaron's Pool Parlor Facebook page. We have two high-level one pocket players here from Sacramento. They're both high-ranking amateur players. We have Jesse Whistler matching up against Sean Roy, both very well-known players here in Sacramento, California. They're going to be playing. They've locked in for 2 races to 4, and each one has $1,000 in the middle, and they're playing even. So it's going to be entertaining. We would love for you to watch and join us. If you haven't already followed our Facebook live stream page, Aaron's Pool Parlor, please do so, because every time we go live and announce new matches, you will be alerted to it, and you can join for free. We don't charge anything for our live streams. We do ask for donations, but it's not required. So please join us. We're 8 weeks old and growing every day. That was a nice shot. And Amar just conceded that game. Can you just double check the score on the deeds?
Yeah.
I have it marked as 4-3.
Nicholas is asking who beat Fedor. He thinks this is the losers bracket.
Oh no, this is still the winner's side for sure, Nicholas. Thanks for asking. Nobody has beat Fedor yet.
The score is accurate. 4-3.
Score is accurate. So Fedor's up 4-3. They're racing to 7. This is the winner's side. I think we're going to continue to see winner's side matches for most of the night on this table, but I will let you know if that changes. Fedor to break.
Look at this break stroke. Look at it. It's like nothing. It's like it just floats through the air and it doesn't contact anything. It's so smooth. There's no weird acceleration or deceleration or deflection from or vibration from striking off center on the cue ball. It's like so smooth.
And here again, we see a pretty textbook break from Fedor. He's made one ball on the break. He's controlled the cue ball, and he has a very makeable shot on the one. Again, there's no clusters. Every ball has a pocket, and if I had to put money on this, I'd say he's out.
Yeah, I would probably bet on it. Ooh, that was a close one on the diamond table.
Hey, Don, what was the date and time of that payment? Don, date and time of payment, please. So, Don, I've checked my PayPal account for Aaron's pool parlor, and I do not have it on my end. You might want to verify to see if it's pending on your end. But as of right now, we have not received a PayPal payment from you. Is everyone else squared away, or are we good everywhere else?
This is
everyone else.
This is the only part in the rack where something goofy could happen, but he just has to make sure he hits the perfect amount of the 5-ball here. Yeah, I actually really like what he did there. Instead of trying to judge how he's going to bounce off the rail there, he just committed to getting to the short rail and pulling it back out to the middle of the table. That's the difference between the way a pro would play that shot and an amateur.
Mark's asking if Fedor is still under 21, and the answer is yes. He's actually turning 21 in May. So he is a 20-year-old man who happens to be the 4th highest ranked pool player in the world.
On the planet.
We're also waiting for confirmation from Craig and Jay in regards to how they sent their money, so we can verify where that deposit came to.
Craig and Jay, if you can confirm how you made your payment and the date and time you made it, we can do more research. Here we are. Fedor's just about to run out. And that was just given to him. Here we are, 5-3.
And we got some brand new Aki racks that we're putting these balls on, and all the balls, at least here in the tournament room, are new within the last year. They're racking up real nice.
Don, if you want to send us the screenshot of your money sent screens so we can do more research, you can send it to aaronspoolparlor@gmail.com, and we will check that immediately. Thank you.
I almost lost the cue ball there. Yeah, look at it. And he has a situation to deal with. I actually kind of like these caroms. Unless the 1-ball goes, it might pass into half a pocket. But I kind of like these thin caroms where you just clip the one real thin and just rolling speed, roll the 7-ball in. One's going to be on the short rail. Yeah. And I actually like coming underneath the 4-ball here. If the natural angle lets that work really easily. So then you guarantee yourself an angle to come across table for the 3. And here's the only problem with the rack. If he gets a good angle on this 3, if he stays underneath it where he can put it to the side rail, put the cue ball to the side rail on the next shot, probably coming around 3 rails on the shot, just to center table. Or straight's great too. Yeah, he's out. He is out, especially with the way he hits these balls, man. When he puts a little bit of draw on it, unless he can punch it to the rail, but when he puts a little bit of draw on these kinds of shots, he's just like so smooth. Fedor is going to be on the hill here. Amar might not play again. I mean, this is a guy that absolutely is capable of winning the lag and running out the set on these tables. It's just it's so amazing how easy this guy makes this stuff look. It is not easy at all. It's like one of the hardest things I've ever tried to do in my life, to do what this guy does. And he makes it look like he's like he could be eating lunch at the same time.
All right, so Dawn, we do have your donation. Thank you. You're in. Craig and Jay, are they good?
Don, Craig, Brandon, and Lindy, all good.
Cool. You guys are all good. We're updating the wheel. Thank you for letting us know. We are taking care of it now, and we're going to be spinning the wheel shortly.
Yeah, if Fedor gets good on this, a perfect angle on this 2-ball, Amar is probably going to the 1-loss side. And that is just about perfect. He's just going to keep it on the cue ball is going to stay on the side of the 9-ball that the 2 is and just come back up to center table. Oh, he went around. I'm an idiot.
There's a lot of different ways to get there.
Yeah.
His GPS might be just a little bit better than ours, though.
Yeah. Just by a couple degrees.
A couple hundred Fargo points.
Yeah, a couple hundred. Try a few hundred.
Oh, wow.
Based on Fargo, this guy wins 8 games for every game that I win. Which means, on average, he shuts me out. It's like, and that's when I'm playing good.
God, that roll was so nice on that. He got a little straight here. I think he's fine, though.
And that's going to be the match.
And that's the match.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching us here on our YouTube channel for Aaron's Pool Parlor. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and we'll be back soon with more great videos for you to enjoy. Until next time, thanks for joining us.